Hey you guys, so today we're talking about Austin's school situation that everybody's been asking about.
Yeah. A little disclaimer. I'm not gonna be mentioning any names or the school. Oh. I'm sorry you guys, it's a difficult and really touchy subject for me because just, it's been really hard. Okay. So it started about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When I was at my old school, and I was called to the principal's and I was asked that, well, he said that he had found out that I was gay and that I was openly gay, and basically said that, I'm gonna call your parents, they're gonna get involved, and all this stuff is happening, and we did that. So the next day, my mom came in with me, and he basically told me, I'm not going to explain everything, but the gist of it is I had to go back into the closet, which means I had to delete all my social media, including YouTube. I had to erase my digital impact on the world, and he said I would have to do that to stay at the school.
And never mention it again.
Yeah, I could never be involved in another video or do anything to that matter, which is really hard for me because this YouTube channel means the world to me, and I love seeing the great response y'all have, and I love feeling like this helps people. It means a lot to me that I can, help a few people who might be feeling like, they're not worth it, or like being gay is too hard and they feel like they need to hide forever, and I don't want people to feel like that. So after 2 days, I decided, and it was by my own choice, that I was going to leave. Because to me, it felt like I didn't really have it. I mean, technically I had a choice, but at the same time I didn't, because right now I was being asked to leave. If anything else were to come up, I would be expelled. And I couldn't live with the fact that being at a school where they consider what I am to be wrong. And so I had to leave, and I had to leave all my friends and all my teachers, and some people, I don't want people to think that I left just because of the social media. It was because I can't stay somewhere where I feel like I'm being forced into something that I'm not, and or I feel like I'm not wanted by my own principal and the head of the board. I mean, it felt like he was trying to do everything he could to keep me there, but the fact that he had to even make it a deal or a situation it baffles me, because I'm not a bad student, and I really want to try to change this. I think it's ridiculous that in this day and age you can be excluded from your own school for being gay. When I came out, I knew I was going to have bullies, and I knew people weren't going to be okay with it. But I never expected it to be from the people who were supposed to protect you from the bullies. They were supposed to try to stop that, and then they themselves are the bullies. The message I'm trying to do this for, and I'm trying to tell y'all this, is because I think it's ridiculous that people are allowed to exclude children and teens for what they are. You know, technically, because it's a private school, they were allowed to do this. They were allowed to look at me straight in the face, say that what you are is not what we want at our school, and you either have the choice of basically getting back in the closet and staying there or leaving. I feel like that's the most disgusting thing ever. That I can't even believe that's legal. The fact that he told me that he thought it was a bad impact on the school, or what I did on this YouTube channel reflects badly on the school, but kicking me out, making me feel excluded. I had to find a new school in 3 days. I had to change everything. I'm now trying to make friends at a new school, and I'm making a lot of really great friends, and thank you guys if you're watching, and if you were from my old school, thank you guys. I love you so much. You guys were awesome. Just don't understand why what I'm doing reflects badly on a school, because never once in a video have I ever mentioned my school, because I knew that that could be badly, that could have some issues, but I've never mentioned the school. I've never worn a uniform, nothing. And apparently what I do on here and what I consider a channel where people can come to and feel safe and feel like we love you and that you guys always have us, I feel like that's a good thing, and I don't understand why that would reflect badly on a school. If anything, that should be something that they should be proud of, that I do. And I waited a while because I didn't want to get too emotional about it. But basically, I want to make a change. And I've always wanted to with this YouTube channel. I want to change the world for the better. And I want to change the world in a way where this can't ever happen. Where a student can't feel excluded by his own faculty and being basically forced to leave by choice. I say faculty, I had multiple teachers who absolutely loved me, and I'm not putting any blame on them. If they happen to watch this, I love y'all so much, and thank you for making me feel loved. Thank you for being the best teachers ever. I don't want this to reflect badly on them, that's why I'm not naming the school. But I had some teachers that were outraged that this was happening too. You know, I feel like you should be able to have Christian beliefs and still feel like everybody belongs. I go there to express my faith. I am a Christian, and I love my God, and I don't feel like this is what he would want. I don't feel like excluding someone for who they are is anything near Christian. I feel like it's the opposite. If you feel like this is outrageous and awful, and if you feel like this isn't what you want our country to be considered, please help me in my fight to make a difference. I want you to share this everywhere. Let people know. I hope that my story will make a difference in someone else's life, and maybe I can change things so this won't ever happen again. So share this on Facebook, Twitter, tell your friends, tell your family, share it at your school. Be a part of the change. Thank you, you guys. I love you so much. And remember, you're never alone.
Because you always have us.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and stuff. I don't want to go into detail, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for being there for me.